Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Gatewalkers, our adventure that features these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and allow me to do all these fun and amazing gaming stuff. Guys, say hello to the folks at home. I have muted you, or I have muted myself. What is happening? Give me a second. Where are you? Over here. There's that. Aha! I misclicked. There we go. Try again.
Hello.
So, hello.
There it
It'd be
is.
good if we could actually see you.
Yep, there it is. All right, awesome. We can see everyone. We
Ah,
can hear
there we
everyone,
go.
which is always amazing. Good to see you guys.
Your screen, Dad.
What's that?
May we see your screen?
Can't you?
What do you do?
Oh,
He's
Hey,
just done.
he's here now. Sorry, it wasn't there. It took a while to go.
It's fine. The lag from Australia is clearly quite in-depth. Anyway, welcome in one and all.
No, it's not.
I'm very, very keen for today's game. Obviously, we are back from our crossover event where we had all of our players swapping tables and doing a whole bunch of stuff. And now, we're all settled in. We're recuperating and stuff like that. To answer the question, what is Dag drinking today? He is drinking cucumber water. It's very hydrating cucumber water. But I had a sparkling bottle of water that I decided, rather than pouring and defizzinating my water and then adding cucumbers to it, I would just thwack the top of my water off and fill it with cucumbers, and then now I have a cup of cucumber water that's tasty. So that's what I have. Sharing Dag's weird 5-minute crafts. Just what I mean? Because don't you hate it when you try to infuse water in a bottle, and because it's so thin you can't actually eat or consume the stuff that you've put into it? So I'm just Anyway, today we're going to be embarking.
that's sharp though.
It's not that sharp. It's fine.
That's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Going into today's game, we have sponsors. We have people who keep the lights on here. We have, of course, our lovely folks over at Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. You can see behind us. This allows us to connect to all of our players all around the world. And guess what, guys? A new announcement has been made for this week for Fantasy Grounds. First of all, a major update has gone out, and included in that update is the fact that Fantasy Grounds is now free to host as a client. So before, you used to have a license in order to be a game master and create games for your fellow players. That is no longer the case. You can now host your very own games across a multitude of different RPG systems for free. All you need to do is just go download the launcher and get started right away, and that's it. And if you, like myself, have already purchased a license to do that, you get a whole bunch of gift packages that are available on the front webpage site. So just scroll a little bit down onto where it says claim your epic rewards if you have a license, and you get a whole ton of free adventures and free cool stuff. It's amazing. Go check that out if you're entitled to some extra rewards for Fantasy Grounds. So there's that. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects, and Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork. We've talked about the Hero Forge debacle with Darlington Press and all that other stuff recently, so we don't need to go back into it. But yeah, guys, again, kudos if you are one of the people who are standing up and fighting for the rights of gamers and consumers to, not be, freaking fleeced by people. So, good on you. All right. Now, every role-playing game is made up of a number of people who bring together the story with their intrepid characters while they embark on stories. And to tell you about the characters, I'm going to turn it over to my players, starting with none other than our dear friend OG Lava Kitten, who plays Lashara.
Hello. I play Lushara, who is an elven witch. She started her life as a tailor and is now embarking on a whole lot of portal hopping that she did not ever anticipate being in her life, mostly in an effort to find her missing twin brother. And she believes the clues to where he is in these missing memories that happened when she popped through the very first Adar. So now she's with an unlikely group of people and has just learned how much she misses them after visiting Sandpoint. And her cat. She does miss her cat.
And I'm Scully playing the angry former mercenary, Bill Ritter, who's on his path of vengeance still, although most of it's mainly solved. Although still has a couple of annoying people remaining, including Austria, the hobgoblin down below. Although with his big issue with the gates being the fact that he thought he'd satisfied all his revenge, only to find out it was a great big sodding lie. So he's using the brains of the outfit, which is probably principally the Shara and Aelith at this point, to figure out who's actually lied to him so he can actually beat them up instead.
Hello, I'm Neil from Immersion Diversion, and Rongul is a curious, adventurous alien from Castrovel. As a Lashunta, he's kind of gained and learned information from the elves, and has decided to travel with the party as he was helping them get to their home and ended up going with them. And now he's learning about Galarian. He has also fallen through a gate that coerced him to go through, as it showed him his goal of creating a guild on Castrovel originally, but now, now that he's in Galarian, and he's like, he wishes to make a guild that consists of both Galarians and Castrovelians, if possible. But he fights creatures stronger than him with the party and takes their name for future titles to his future guild members.
Hi, I'm Mac, and I'm playing Viv, the once puppet, now human child summoner, who, during the events of all of us going to different planes, the shifting of realities and games, Viv had a sudden surge of power, but was not quite aware of how to handle it and ended up seriously maiming a person. They are now intent on learning how to control these powers that they've simply always had and hope to bring a bit more joy into the world rather than acid. They'd quite like less acid.
Amazing. Oh, that's so good.
And well timed for you sitting back down.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So that is what our heroes, who our heroes are and what they've been up to. But before we kick off, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for donating your time, your energy. It is always a pleasure to have you guys doing here. Honestly, if you guys weren't here, I don't know if I'd be streaming. It's not about the money. It's not about the clout. It's about you guys having fun with us, enjoying all this cool stuff, and just inspiring me to tell better stories. So, as such, we invite you behind the GM screen in order to influence the game while we play. We have a number of rewards that are free. You just get to do them because you watch the show. These are our channel point rewards, which range from inspiration, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, so many cool things. So go check those out. Then, of course, we have, for those of you who do wish to give us a bit of financial support, a list of monetary donations, which all go towards the DAG survival check, which you can see is at a whopping 34%, which is fucking amazing. So, thank you to everyone who's already gotten us this far. But these donations have a little more heft during our game, and all go towards me, enjoying, fancy smancy beverages like cucumber water. So starting off, we have our $5 donation, which of course are our hero points and our jinx points. Hero points are these little red marks. There you go. That can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used by the villains to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists and story prompts. Boom! Such as these ones here. And when I do so, I will then add the story prompt to the story, kind of change the scope of the game, work on my improv skills. These are really good ways to keep me on my toes and make sure that all of my games, despite us running modular adventures, or all, relatively unique and add certain elements that you won't find in any other game. Then, of course, we have our $20 natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and hey, a nat 20 is exactly how we do it. The coveted golden natural 20 has pulled my heroes out of the fire plenty of times. Oh no. Stay there, Viv. Just need to move that off your natural 20. There you go. Then, of course, we have a $50 donation where we have two rewards. We have our boss buff, which, of course, increases the difficulty of the encounters that are going on. This can be, like by making the creature stronger, changing the terrain. So instead of fighting a dragon in a volcano, you're suddenly underwater, or an earthquake tears open and suddenly acid rains down on everything except Viv, and Viv feels guilty because she thinks that they've done it all on their own, because that's what Viv does apparently. And then of course we have our $50 Harrow reward, where I draw a card from the infamous fortune-telling deck of the Harrow. Each Harrow card has a prophecy and fortune attached to it, and if in 3 sessions our heroes complete it, they will receive either a boon, a magic item, or a fighting art based on the entity within the card. In addition, for those 3 sessions, the heroes will receive a 1d4 buff based on the suit of the card. So this is the keep, which is a hammer suit, which means strength checks and strength skills and abilities will all receive a plus 1d4. So that's kind of how the Harrow works. Then we have our secret menu item. The secret menu item currently being, of course, quite an interesting one here. As you guys know, our heroes have been traveling for some time to head into the lands of Sarkoris, specifically the city of Domora. There they are trying to channel the power of a god in order to raise up and defeat Ostra. Sorry, not Ostra. You defeat Ostra! You channel the power of the gods to defeat Osseo, the Black Frost Whale, is what I meant to say, not the Hobgoblin companion the group has. Yes, so the $100 secret menu item. This is a big one. This is a doozy. For $100, I will allow not just Sakuichi, the NPC, but I will allow the audience member to create a Sarkorian demigod to offer godlike powers from the god calling to one of the players of your choice. What does this mean? It means that player not only becomes another one of the god called, but I will also give for free the dedication to the exemplar class. So they will get a free feat that will allow them to unlock the exemplar class, plus the ability to respec any of the feats that they have using the things from the exemplar tree.
Ooh.
Plus, they will also gain a unique power associated with a spirit animal that is tied to that god as well. So, for example, if the god is, say, a ferret, it might be the ability to squeeze into places very quickly. If the ability is an owl, you might suddenly have the ability to not be flanked from behind because you can rotate your head 360 degrees. Whatever the case is, you will have some sort of animalistic element to it. So the group will decide on the deity. The audience will decide on the deity, the thing, and then that's our secret menu item, the god calling for one of the players.
Ferret god.
What's that?
Ferret god.
Could have a ferret god, yeah. I will say this. For the nature of it, I will allow the audience member to pick the god and design the elements to it. But because I don't necessarily want to play any particular favorites, what we will do is we will, based on the god's desires as the audience member designs them, we will put up an opportunity for everyone to pose as to why they might be the most suitable to that god, specifically God's calling. You'll still have to do the trials and a whole bunch of other stuff here and there. You know, it's not an easy road, but anyone who wants to can then throw their hat in the ring, and we can.
Damn, that's
we
awesome.
Can see how that goes. So there you go. That is our secret menu item. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Fantastic. I will now. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I will now Change this over to here. Get us some mood music. Mood music. There we go. Here and here. All right. You guys ready to get going?
Hell yeah!
Principal.
Yes.
All right. All right. So, when last we left our heroes, where is my? It's not gonna give me the one I want. There it is. Music, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. When last we left our heroes, in the lands of Sarkoris, a place where demons once ran rife, destroying and taking all that these lands had to offer, our heroes seek out an unlikely alliance with the old gods of Sarkoris. An event known, a ritual known as the God Calling was the ability to summon forth great and amazing power from the spirits that dwelled within these lands in order to rise up against true evil. Our heroes are accompanying Sakuichi, a beautiful astrologist who has used the astrolabe bestowed upon her by her grandmother in order to follow the prophecies afforded by it, which have all led to here. As you have made your way here, you realize very quickly that what happened during the years in which this land was known as the World Wound have left a scar that may never heal, with demons and other monstrosities constantly roaming around in this region of the world. While exploring and learning about these ancient rituals, an event transpired, casting many of our group members into the multiverse and across time and space to different locations, all in search of the Hourglass of Fate shards, as well as the defeat of interlopers who sought to disrupt and destroy the stories our heroes were taking a part of. Thankfully, our heroes managed to rally together and avoid a near-death scenario from the ambush of a group of Brimarax, the arson demons, as well as defeating a very powerful, very intimidating spiritual samurai interloper. Our heroes managed to fulfill all of the requirements to seal the portals and return their friends back to their realm. Lashara, Bilrata, Viv, the three of you are pulled back to the lake of Sarkoris. Sorry, the lake of Demora. You can feel kind of the dry lake bed beneath you as you rise up. A splitting ache in your head as pain shoots through it, and you recall the following vision. You see a tower at the farthest northernmost point of the world, ice caked on every surface, a castle hidden in a glacier, black ice from every angle reflecting your images like mirrors. You see a great ape, a large yeti-like creature with a multitude of horns, being dragged, tortured, and beaten. As its soul and spirit breaks, so too the last lock falls, as a shimmering, icy, almost like pure crystallized ice. You know when ice gets so clear that it doesn't look like it's even there? Like that. Immediately cracks and breaks, and you see a multitude of eyes beneath the ice, peering up with malice and hatred. The awakening of Osseo. You then notice the pariah. The pariah points at what looks to be a stone monument, a place where the ape fell before, like unlocking the whole thing. The pariah says, "When one falls, another must rise." And with those last haunting words, our heroes snap back to where they are. All right. Rongel, you see your friends emerging from the portal. Ostra is with you.
Guys! Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's okay. I'm just mentioning Ostra is with you, that's all.
yeah. I just yelled, guys! Oh my god! Welcome back! As I'm kind of like putting my hands in the air to get their attention.
Runs up and gives you a big hug.
Aww. Rago will give you a big hug back.
Shara just kind of staggers and looks around and then sees Bill there and just hugs Bill. Like, you're the closest. I'm hugging you.
You're all okay.
You guys
Rongo,
made
you're
it
not
back.
looking too great, but you're all okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a
Things
little
happen.
singed.
I feel like at this point, Bill's just looking around and saying, "What are you all talking about? That place was cakewalk compared to here."
Wait, where did everyone go? When did everyone go?
Where are we?
We're back in the or you guys are back in the Socorro Scar. I don't know where you went
Well,
before,
No,
but we're
I meant
we're in the lake bed.
Lake
You
Bed.
found it.
Oh, I went.
Taking a look around, you see the lake bed is not too far of a distance from the ruins of the city itself. Probably about a 5-minute walk, just like, southward from where you currently are. You can see the slope rises up to the broken bits and pieces. You no longer see the large, multi-headed being over here anymore, nor do you see the giant undead dragon that was lurking as well.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know where it went, but it looked like it was magically gone by whoever. I think her name was Cinderial. She did what you did, Lushara, before, but instead of vaporizing it, it kind of just blinked and it went away. So I don't know where it went. I don't know where it's gone, but maybe we'll find it again. But it was insane.
yeah, I went
We
to
fought a
Sandpoint,
Sandpoint.
which
Where's
seems
that?
really nice on the surface.
Never heard of Sandpoint.
Oh, it's a seaside town, which seems really nice on the surface, but there's a lot going on there, and I don't know. I missed you guys. I realized that you guys would never just leave me for dead.
Of course we weren't, Lushara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you a hug too.
She hugs Viv.
Oh, speaking of Magnus!
Speaking of, what?
You hear the leaping sounds of Magnus as he runs from the rubble. He leaps on Lashara. If you've ever seen those videos of lions who have been raised by people, like reuniting with their keepers, it's kind of like that. Big hellcat, like sort of wrapping both giant paws around Lashara as it, sort of just hangs and sort of does the forehead nuzzles.
She's like, oh my god, just squeeze him. Oh, I missed you. I'm so glad you're okay. I'm so glad you're
Magnus
okay.
saved our life. We
Oh,
fought
you're
some
the
big
best,
bat
Magnus.
goblin looking thing. I couldn't
Ugh.
really figure out what it was, but it was humongous. It I can't remember if it attacked the undead dragon at one point, but I know the undead dragon breathed on us and attacked it, which caused it to attack it back. So it was like a little bit of a back and forth, but in the end, it was really all that creature that was the hard part.
You had an adventure.
Yeah.
I had to fight a serial killer ghost
Ooh.
and
Oh.
assassins. There were so many assassins apparently in Sandpoint, or they at least are dragged to Sandpoint. So
I met an assassin.
you too, Red Mantis assassins. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant.
I think
Where
I
did you
also got a
go?
ghost, but ours was more of a samurai like ghost. So,
I had a
and I'll
ghost
point to the
too.
I'll point to the tree that was cut in half.
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
Oh, my.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's just ghosts everywhere apparently now.
I also met the ghost corpse. I met his corpse too. They didn't know each other.
Yeah, apparently just a whole bunch of like ghosts and dragons and red
And
mantis.
assassins. They're
And
just freaking
assassins.
everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. There's just nothing but like just all the same kind of bad guys just everywhere, all across time. Just the same threats constantly hounding people.
And Bill's just like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Oh.
A nice little John through.
And what's
Wait, I have news. I have a bit of news.
Yeah.
You want to go first, Rongo?
No, you're good. I was just gonna say we fought 3 of those demon things that were burning the library before, too.
Oh,
We got
wow.
ambushed by a couple of them, but yeah.
They were also like the size of halflings because they were small.
Yeah, they're tinier than I thought they were, but they're still just as dangerous. As soon as I walked out of those grates over there, the sewer over there, they opened up on I just blasted me with fire and I knocked out. They actually tied me up to that
Ooh.
tree that I point at once again is now cut in half.
I'm glad you're not cut in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay if we're all a little beat up. I'm really tired. But what were you saying, Viv?
Okay, so there's definitely a few things that happened while I was away that I definitely want to talk about later. But for now, important notes. One, I went into the past. By
Oh,
about a
too.
year.
Yeah.
I don't think we messed up the timeline too much, but I might have accidentally revealed the assassin's location when I didn't want that. So if we ever go up to Ilska Morty, I may have some apologizing to do if they're still alive.
Rongo just thinks of his oopsie.
Let's hope
And
we don't have to go to an assassin island. I've had enough of assassins. 2 assassins was enough. I don't really want to deal with more assassins.
and another more information that I don't know if y'all got. One, Osteo was the one organizing all of this. They like work with Dreams and they contact all of these big bads and got this all coordinated together. So what makes that concerning is that they're still trapped, but I also saw a vision of them not trapped anymore because they tortured a big Yeti. So the fact that they can still do this while they're not
Yeah, I saw
while
that
they're
vision too.
trapped is a bit concerning.
Which
It
means we
is.
might have to hurry.
I think we need to go north. But first we need to figure out what to do here in the lake.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I feel bad for Austria. He's probably just like, these people.
What the fuck, man?
He is
What the fuck, man?
definitely sitting there like just Jesus, what the hell happened?
Astra!
Astra,
Probably having the same look as Bill's having just now as well, to be honest.
yeah. Astra does not hug Viv.
Viv knows how to make him uncomfortable, so she's just, hi, Astra.
He sort of says hi. Where's my book? Why is it not here? Oh, no, there it is.
He says he's looking
Where did-
around for something.
Where
I was
did you
just
go,
like,
Bill?
Where did I put that?
Oh, just a little bit further south than where you are in Sandpoint. I was down in Corvosa.
Oh,
Nice.
how's
little
Corvosa
simple-
doing?
Middle of a rebellion, but relatively peaceful for all.
Corvosa's your fucking cakewalk, Bill.
A rebellion?
Yeah,
What
I mean,
happened?
I met somebody from there. I met them. They're fighting a big bad dragon. And I met
Oh,
a
yeah,
nice lady, Agnes, who was part of the rebellion.
someone from there came here as well. They were a big awakened
Why are
bird
they
thing that could
rebelling?
turn into a giant bird. It was kind of cool.
Why would I need just a bunch of assassins and just pirates and
Oh, pirates!
I don't know. Let- They will
Ooh.
let you die. Just let you know. Look at this
no.
guy. His twin brother got stabbed and fell off a bridge, and
Oh.
they just wanted to leave him. They didn't want to.
Oh no.
I mean, he ended up being okay. He came back, but still,
Oh dear.
and
I forgot.
it made me
That
realize
reminds-
that you guys wouldn't
Oh.
leave me. You'd
Hey.
you'd do what you could to get me.
Of course.
Anyway, I don't know if I'll ever visit Sandpoint on purpose. It seems busy.
That reminds me, I met someone kind of similar to your Arseni.
Oh, you met another skeleton? How many of
No,
those
not
are
a
there?
skeleton. This being was a person.
Arsenic was a person too. Let's get that
But-
clear.
He was
Okay,
a person, then a
sorry.
skeleton, then a
Sure.
person,
Then
Still
then
a person,
skeleton.
was-
Then a
skeleton, still a
dwarf, yes,
person.
I heard the story.
Yeah.
But
What do you mean you met someone like Arseni? I don't understand.
Were they a
I don't know
bard?
exactly, but
Did they hate trees?
no. I mean, yes, they did not hate trees, but I don't know why I said that disappointingly. Um, no, we found out because the Cinderial tried to heal them, and it actually knocked them out.
Oh no.
So I tried using my knowledge of magic to convert a scroll I had into the other type of healing, and it successfully got him, and we're like, oh, or healed him up. So
So
um,
cool.
Mm.
I don't know what
Hmm.
type of undead thing or whatever, but they were not a skeleton.
Maybe they were a
I don't
zombie.
believe they told us what they were, but they were very skilled in the
Hmm.
blade,
That's good.
I'm
Did
not
they
a
cut
blood
the-
mage.
and they were not afraid of those demons that we were afraid of, like whatsoever.
That
It's kind of
sounds
inspiring.
concerning.
Yes.
That sounds more concerning than anything. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
As much as Sarkoris kind of sucks, I'm just glad to be back with you guys.
We're glad you're here.
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I didn't go there. I just came through and exorcised a demon that was traveling with Rongol for some reason.
Oh
Found a
yeah, that
demon?
happened. Apparently someone who came through the gates or through the portal, through the crack, they were previously possessed a demon, yeah.
Wow.
We managed to get it out of them, but it's not entirely left, I guess, but we sent them home with knowledge.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
oh,
definitely
that
tell.
makes sense.
I can definitely smell the demon on them. Everything about them just emanated evil bitch energy.
Hey,
Wow.
awesome.
Well, I'm really glad you were able to.
I was like miles away, and I just like sort of turned
Uh-huh.
my gaze towards the lake, and I could just yeah, it was like sulfur and like pumpkin spice latte. It was all mixed together. It's just
Wow, I had no idea demons had such a interesting smell. I'm sure they are very
Oh my God.
relieved you exercise them, though.
Dag, quick question.
yes.
Did Astra did tell Rongol that he found what he was looking for, correct?
Yes, he
this
did.
weapon.
Okay. Yeah, so Rongol would just say, oh, Astra found what he was looking for apparently also.
Oh, that's so
Oh.
cool.
That's good.
Oh,
I
Astra,
don't know
Astra,
exactly what
Astra.
it is, but he just said
Astra.
he found it, so.
Yes.
Asha.
Yes.
Uh,
Sorry, I realized
so
I didn't have my.
speaking of exercise, you looked too happy. You
I
looked too
am. I'm
serious.
so pleased that I just got to pick on OG for a bit. Okay, let me get back
He's
into
pleased
character.
he
Hold on.
found his item that he was looking for.
No, it's just yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm too happy playing with you guys, so fuck you. Okay, here we go.
Yay!
What, Viv?
Speaking of exercising demons, one of the people that we were traveling with, he touched his sword, which is apparently like a super holy sword or something. And apparently he had a demon in him too, because his eyes exploded and he threw up a bunch of black stuff. But then he got better.
But then he got better.
Oh my god! Just demons possessing people everywhere too now.
The demons.
Once
are
again,
always,
reminding what happened.
the demons are always acting in this world, and we cannot take any chances or any liberties. Sounds like this demon was unfortunate enough to make contact with a holy relic. Unlike certain practices, they can be a little bit more violent when it comes to dealing with evil.
It was the sword that was used to fight a big bad dragon named Kazavron.
Never heard of him.
Me neither. But he was mean. I had to fight him in like a avatar form. Mean guy.
I was very lucky you had the sword to defeat him
You
with
put
you.
an avatar for?
It was a really nice lady with hero cards who stabbed him. Stabbed.
They're called the Varisians, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
Parisians. Oh, cool. I've never met anyone besides her.
I have a feeling you'd fit right in. Anyway, I'm glad that we managed to take all this kumbaya shit to the next level. But last I checked, this world still needed protecting from that fucking whale.
Mm.
Yes. Yes. God damn.
Now,
I never
we were
thought
like-
much
Yep.
about
The altar
whales.
was the other side of the lake, right?
Correct. You are heading towards the cistern, which is on the other side of the lake where all the water used to be purified. It is a short walk away. Again, about an hour, if that. You can see the other side of the lake, but likely the cistern is like sort of not underground, but like, you know, built into the side of like these hills and rocky terrains that you can see on the other side of the lake.
Got it.
So you can't quite see it here, but you can see pipes and things like that that indicate it's that something's in that direction.
Okay. Don't touch the water. As I point to the puddles. That's not water. That's acid.
Viv sits there and goes,
Oh.
Acid!
Fun.
grabs it, starts putting it in buckets. I've seen what this does to people. It wins fights, guys. Grab as much as you can.
Oh, God, it's
It
good.
actually defeated one of our demons. So.
Oh, that's so fun. That's so great. That's wonderful. Let's keep walking.
Okay.
You've been-
How bad does everybody look, actually? Because I know Lushara came back very rough.
That looks pristine.
So does Rangul. Actually, Rangul looks better than usual. Actually, like
Oh, so it's just Viv and Lushara that look beat up.
yeah.
Oh,
No, Viv's
actually,
good.
Rangul looks
Viv is
divine.
good.
it's just me.
It's fine.
Yay! I'm
Viv didn't get hit once the entire scenario.
Forgot I got healed with a divine healing, so Rangul feels divine.
She's like, I got blown up. So 1 second.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, she's got like soot on her. She's like, I better heal
Oh,
myself
gosh.
before we go wherever that is.
All right.
Yeah. So, how bad am I? Oh, I've got like nothing left. All right. I'm gonna do a 2-action heal on myself. All right.
Myself.
Where is me? Yeah.
Lushara's a pirate.
Well, I did hang out with a pirate.
Oh.
Okay,
You are
so
a pirate.
23 back. Yay. Let's guess that one. And I need to calculate in my brain. No.
Do you need any more? Do you need any more healing, Shara?
Let me see what I got. I just got 23.
Oh, Viv, here's a while you were gone, I drew a picture of
Oh.
the big bat goblin looking creature, and I show her the drawing. I used your red crayon because I didn't have anything on me at the time, so
It captures the viscera perfectly.
Okay, I've got 36 hit points now. That's better.
All right, feel
Nice.
better? Good.
Yes. Okay. And press the digitation to get all the soot off. And then let's go.
Then a few seconds later, a wind blows and all of that Darkland powder covers you again.
Well,
Bless you, Bill Tar.
I was waiting
well,
for you to say the acid fumes come up and just start melting the clothes.
Oh, it's just chlorine gas, just straight over.
Yeah.
Just... Anyway, you begin to make your way northward.
Yeah.
As you begin to travel, you spend this time, again, I'm going to say a majority of these conversations happened while you were walking because,
Yeah.
you know, I think Ostra would have shot
Yeah.
you otherwise. You eventually start making your way towards the northern side of the lake. As this happens, you feel a chill in the air. It starts to get drastically colder, and as you kind of breathe, you see that kind of like that frost just on your breath clinging to it as you're moving. For a moment, you think that something's wrong, but then suddenly a blizzard of snow collides with you directly from the front. The whole terrain around you seems to almost seemingly change in an instant to a frozen, icy tundra. As this happens, a voice penetrates through the wind. As it looks upon you, it says, "Welcome. I am Rune, one of the 4 who guard the cistern you find yourself en route to. I felt your presence when you first entered this domain, and I believe you may be worthy of my service. At least, the one you travel with. My kin, however, are not so sure. To prove yourself, visit our shrine at the bottom of each well within the tunnels of the cistern. At each, make a worthy sacrifice, and overcome the challenges presented by my siblings. Complete them, and we shall unseal the cistern door, and provide you with that which you seek. Within Elder Drizad does battle with Amalgamon. Defeat Amalgamon, and offer me your final sacrifice, and I will deign to let you call upon me as your god." Now, she said a couple of names which, when I read it, seemed a bit weird. But in essence, the cistern has multiple wells. Fulfill the challenges of their siblings. She will open up the well that attaches to her. Therein, 2 creatures, likely demons, are battling one another. Defeat them and offer a final sacrifice, and she will then give you the power of the god calling that you seek. Now, if you have any questions, now is the time. Also, really quick, thank you to Cookiemon Steve for the 3 Jinx points and the natural 20, and thank you to Malakara for a plot twist.
Yay! Thank you guys. Thank you everyone.
All right.
I'll ask my
Yeah.
question after the plot twist.
Sorry.
you
Hiya. Because I am. Why
Yeah.
am I sorry? This is coming from the person who says sorry for everything. I'm terribly sorry that I have hair. I'm terribly sorry that I existed. Okay, we have the plot twist. Not black and white is our plot twist here. There you go. So not black and white. Interesting. Okay. I think I have an idea for that one, but let's see what we have. All right. Questions. Go.
Why do you think we're worthy, but your siblings don't?
I find you worthy because one who travels so far and goes through such perils as you have earned a place in my heart to be heard. No one travels and offers as much or sacrifices as much that does not have a worthy cause, and that is what drew me to the one you call Sakuichi. My siblings, however, even though they have not had worshippers in thousands of years, they still hold themselves among the pride of those who abandoned the old ways. Many people forgot that our divine essences even existed, and still hold deep grudges to those who bear the marks and symbols of the gods of Galarian.
Does Sakuichi need to be here then? For the trials?
Just for the ritual.
Okay.
If you wish to bring her, then you may do so. But know this. The cistern in which we reside, it is no longer the sanctified.
Sanctuary?
No, it is no longer the sanctified place that it once was, corrupted deep by the demons that now dwell within. Blighted by time and poisoned from the ichors of demons.
Alright, I do have a question for her, or for the... what are these two demons that we must fight?
They are Dizak and Malgamon. They are powerful warlords. They controlled much of the area that you see before you that was formerly Domorva.
And what would a worthy sacrifice be?
At this point in time, you watch as these eyes appear in the storm. These large, glorious wings of an owl begin to stretch up, formed out of ice and snow. As they flap their wings, the snow billows away, and you are back in the Sarkoris Lake. The answer you seek, Rongol. If you need to be told what the sacrifice is, you're not giving up a sacrifice. You are paying a cost.
Dang it! Well, that means I ruined the question asking for everybody. So
Yeah, it's
then
fine.
I'm
You
sorry,
guys have everything you needed. It's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Yeah.
Ostra stands in an ominous silence, listening to the instructions. He says, "Sounds like Sakuichi will need to be here. If you want to take her with you, I don't think that's going to be too hard, but if you choose not to, then I can hide her out nearby the cistern and have her ready to come when needed."
I think time is not on our side right now. I'd say the second option is the best.
All right, then. I'll head back to the caravan. Anything you want me to tell them while I'm on my way there? Well, he says the caravan, but he says, he says the others.
Yeah.
Bill will just say, given the chance we might need to leg it after we do whatever it is, maybe it's worth getting everyone here rather than splitting up.
All right. It might be a little bit tricky to move through Demora, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Astra.
Astra?
Yes, Viv.
Could you tell Sakuichi, just not whole detail, but that we got a vision that points even further north? Just in case we're gone for a good while and they need that information now.
Sure. I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Ostra slings his gun and starts to make his way up the hill, heading back towards the heading back towards where the others are residing.
Question that Bill was waiting for. He's not said anything, but is it obvious what type of weapon Ostra has claimed from what he's potentially carrying now?
What type of weapon Ostra has claimed?
Yeah, because remember he found a weapon here that would help him with his fight.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
All right. There is a small yellow pouch on Ostra's hip that wasn't there previously. It's not big. It's like maybe enough like to hold maybe I'd say like 4 marbles would go into this pouch. Like it is so small. But you can see he's tied it to his waist.
Oh.
Bill plotting.
All right. I think I should bring this up before we head out any further. Now that Ostra's gone. If something really, really bad happens and we need to do a do-over, the pry I gave the 6 of us, before we all transport over, they gave us, I guess, some sand. Was it sand from the hourglass? Yeah. He gave us some sand from the hourglass. It lets one time redo something within the last 24 hours. We can go as far as 24 or as early as 1 hour or a minute or 10 seconds, something like that. But if we need to redo something, and I show them the bag. I don't open it, but I show them. And then I will put it away.
Okay. Don't worry, stuff. It's fine.
Right.
Very quietly, things are happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
My,
always.
No, my fancy ground seems to dislike me a whole lot and is refusing to open. I may have to quickly restart my laptop and be right back.
You might not need your stuff for the time being, so just leave it be for now.
No worries. Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go meet some spirits.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. I guess we're gonna look for the entrance to get into the cistern tunnels.
Yes, indeed. All right.
All right.
La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da, 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 da-da-da. All right.
As
Yeah, now go on.
as we're walking down, Viv's just going to grab Lashara's hand and squeeze it and just like, we're always gonna be by your side, yeah? We're not gonna leave your side down here.
Yeah. No. I know you will. We're in this together. Are you all right?
Maybe to talk to you about something later, but for now I'm okay.
Okay. And she'll just stay next to Viv and just have her hand on Magnus for right now, since he's still hanging out in Hellcat form.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's just like, okay, we're good. Grounded. We've got this.
All right. Here we go.
Great. Okay.
All right. Music back up. Who is sending me pictures of this? No, Fantasy Girls. Oh, no, that was just Mac. Okay, cool. All right. So, approaching the cistern, you find yourself like sort of in an area that does seem to be a little bit moist, a little wet. And you find yourself wading through this tunnel of mucky morass red mud and stagnant water. You can see above you, as you come around this bend, a bridge that seems to span from the north and south. It overlooks the aquifer, which the dried up area seems to lead into the river, into the lake bed, which is where you're currently standing. As you walk around the bend, you see that there is a small embankment with a staircase that leads up towards where the bridge is.
All right.
Makes sense. We take the path. I doubt they'd trudge through the water to the site of their holy ritual.
Yeah, let's get up, at least up on the bridge. We can hopefully see more.
Token movement's locked tag.
Is it?
Yep.
So it is. There you go.
Bell doesn't make his way in, start walking up the stairs. Assume you're going to want me to stop about there.
Yes, please. As you make your way up and follow the flight of stairs, the stone bridge connects a balcony to the structure of the aquifer in front of you. Here, a bedraggled rock perches on the bridge. It looks towards you as you turn around. This, for those of you who do not know what they are, is what a vrock is.
Ooh, hi, buddy.
Only Bill Retire has seen this as he's come up.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Oh.
That was me.
It has not yet. Well, I mean, it's probably noticed you walking from where it's perched. You can see it kind of can see down the way that you've come, but it hasn't seen you come up around the side just yet.
So it's effectively watching over the water. To a degree.
Yeah.
This might be on the the front wheel. So we were told that there were guardians and all that for trials. This could quite literally be a guardian to get in.
If you want, you can make a appropriate knowledge check, a lore check, or a religion check.
It'd be an untrained religion, but
Yeah, no clue.
Bill shrugging, since he knows it's due to be trials. Well, semi-boldly step out and wait for everyone else.
All right.
So I follow him. I'm just like, for a second, he stopped, and I was like, Bill, why did you stop? And then he continued, and I come up, and I say, oh.
The creature
That's why.
rises from its perched angle and sort of stands tall, very tall. It ruffles its feathers. Several of them fall to the ground as it does so. It has been many times, many moons since red meats come. This place fraught with danger. Red meats don't live long. Speak quick but softly, lest ye be found. Ears travel with the wind. Death follows.
Viv,
Is
probably.
he? Yeah. Luchar's trying to figure out, is he threatening us or warning us?
Both.
Okay. She's like, be quiet, but I'm hungry. And it's like, wait, what?
Viv will quietly speak up from behind Rongul and Birotar. The nice goddess lady told us to come down here for trials to prove that we have good hearts.
The gods, they are not here. This place, these lands, the gods do not survive.
Oh,
They
right.
they did say
And
this wasn't their lands anymore, but I thought it would be better to be truthful to you.
You call liar me.
No?
Gods called you here. Say truth speaks from your lips. Lies. Gods dead. Red meat dead. All dead. Consumed, consumed, consumed.
Well, then why are you here if there's nothing left?
Nothing left. Nothing left. Nowhere to go. Flock gone. Dead. Dead. Dead.
That would just mean you're free to go where you want, right?
Free. No. No freedom found. Portal. Portal is how we got here. Come here with flesh and bone, black blood and meat. Death here, death forever. No magics, no power, no flock. Death comes, no escape.
Do you miss your flock?
He seems quite upset. It seems to be more angry than anything else. It does not vocalize a response to that question.
We're here to visit the shrines to the long lost gods.
You caught with death. You caught the anger of Dizak and Malgamon. They wage war within, fighting blood, truth, and nail, have done so for decades. And you seek the altars. Only death lies within.
Well, we have to defeat a greater threat. And this is our path.
Then I
If
pray.
death be the greater threat, so be it.
Then I pray for you, weak ones. I pray that your deaths are swift and provide nourishment, so that at least some memory of you remains in this world.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Maybe he's going to eat us still.
He goes back to the bridge and returns to his perch, watching out over the lake.
I think you just meant in general, Longo.
Oh. I guess, yeah.
I think that was his way
dude,
of wishing.
nice.
Not black and white.
Yeah.
Just because
Okay.
this guy's a demon doesn't mean he's going to eat you, and you all should be ashamed of yourselves, fucking prejudiced motherfuckers.
Yeah, Mongo.
Nice to him.
was nice.
He's a demon.
Hey.
He wants to eat us.
It's
Fucking.
fine. Bill was very, very close to saying if we kill those things inside, he could feast on their corpses.
Yeah, he'll just come and eat us later.
What if he's vegan? Huh? Did you ever ask him? Who
Well,
says
I'm the only one being eaten?
Well, you did go on about red meat, so
Because when you get cut, unlike demons, you bleed red. They bleed black. So it's how they identify
Apparently I'm all
people from
plant-
here. You're the red
Apparently
meats.
I'm all plant
Yeah, the
now.
black
Yeah.
meats.
You still bleed.
And I'm the green
Red.
meats.
No, they don't bleed red.
Oh, Rongo doesn't bleed
Yeah.
red? Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, wrong goal. I
haven't-
meant. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
were talking to. Yeah.
No, no.
Right,
Rongo was
actually,
saying
that's a
he
good
bleed
question.
green.
I think, actually, legitimately,
Yeah, because you said I'm a plant now.
yeah, you would technically bleed green, but let me.
Mhm.
Freaking aliens.
That happened from the. Technically, it was red before, but with the crossover event thing that happened, I'm officially all plant.
oh, does
But
that
I haven't
mean
said
Rumble
anything.
Also has the delicious trait.
I don't
no, he's
know.
not. He's not a Goron.
I'm actually a really bad tasting plant. No one wants to eat me.
Wow. I think we got blessings of a sort. So we should
Yeah, let's
Continue
not
on.
waste this chance. Yeah, let's move.
I don't know what blood color Lashunta have.
Blue. They're like octopus. No, I'm just kidding.
It would probably still be red.
It's purple. The color of the estrus. I don't know.
Let's see.
The color from outer space is not actually purple. We just decided it was.
I just have dark matter blood.
Nope, there's no definitive answer on that just yet.
Dang.
I'm sure that might be an image of something like that. But anyway, all right, where are you guys going?
No,
Cross the
I
bridge.
guess across the bridge.
Or left. We can go left. We don't have to cross the guy. We can go left.
Oh yeah, there is a left way.
Oh.
Or would the
don't think they're really
actually looking over? Does that just extend way out, like past, not to where we're going?
So up ahead, it leads into the side of the hill where the cistern is built in. To the other side, you can't really see too far ahead, but there is more of a continued facility and maybe some unworked stone to the west.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I guess do we want to cross the river or go that way?
Again, no, not a river. It's like just the mud. Remember the red mud
Sorry,
that you're
yeah.
walking up, because you guys pretty much.
Oh yeah,
went
yeah.
up from like the
Bad.
under the bridge and then up this side.
We crossed the acid puddles. The river, the bridge across the acid puddles.
Well,
I mean, we got permission to go. We might as well go forward and go across
Yes, sir.
before he changes his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So we're going north.
yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Let's go north.
Okay.
Where am I? There we go. Going north.
Get up to the intersection and stop.
Yep. I can't see.
Mhm.
Nope, because I guess you guys need torches.
Ah.
Bill's fine. He's into dark vision mode.
Same with Lushara.
Even though I can read minds, I still need to see things.
All right. Well.
I have a lantern. It's
Ah.
chill.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's give Viv a lantern then. All right, there we go. Viv has a lantern.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay. Alright,
All right.
we're at a crossroads. Alright.
All right.
Okay, I'm guessing that
Can
Mm-hmm.
so, given the nature of the jaggedness, I'm guessing the path they left appears to go into more natural caverns again.
That is correct.
And we know this was a temple, which would probably imply it's going to be white stone.
That is also
Throughout.
correct.
So Bell would propose continuing to the north, to the group.
Yeah, I'm down for heading a single direction. For
Yeah.
now.
No, that sounds good.
All right, Lashara and Viv. Are you guys at the back, or where are you guys?
I'll be keeping
Hold on.
pace. Sorry, just I
Where's
can't open
Magnus?
face the ground.
There's
so-
Magnus. I think, Bashar and Viv and Magnus are kind of behind the others, but not necessarily like far behind the others, like staying close.
All right, sure, not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One moment while I do a couple things.
While we get attacked from behind.
Yep.
Because that's Lashara's biggest thing.
Lushara is just following. Bill's in the lead. She's just following. But yes.
But you can't have Bill take point and stay behind you.
Okay.
I wasn't. No, I was just. She's just following. But
Okay.
she's not like leading.
I need a will save from Lashara and Viv.
Okay.
You able to do that for me, Doug?
Yeah, I can. Absolutely. Here we go. Oh my.
Oh no.
All right, so that is a 17 for Viv and an 18 for Lashara, both of which are failures.
Doing so great, guys.
Doing so
We're
great.
Awesome.
I feel so good about this. I feel so good. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
Amazing.
Could I get Rongol and Bilrata to take off your headphones, please?
Oh no.
Hey, OG. I'm sorry. It looks like this is happening yet again.
Yay. Yay us.
All right. So, as the two of you are walking, suddenly a shadow seems to envelop each of you, and you are pulled into a dark room. You can no longer see Rongal and Bilrata, and in that moment of darkness, two figures begin to move through smoke. What's this? Ah, travelers, heroes. Yes, I smell it on them. The smell of blood, magic and blood. This should be suitable, yes. To escape, yes. We will take them. You, what is your name? They say to both of you.
I was taught to not give my name to strangers who call me blood and suitable.
Oh, well, let us not be strangers. I am Izrak, and I am Galvis. There, you see, we're not enemies. We're friends. You feel a pair of hands sort of grab you from the darkness. And as you move away from them, they turn to smoke and they disappear. They kind of look like gaunt, very elongated human hands with like nails that are split and broken and almost waterlogged as they touch you, and then they disappear.
Was it, did you say Isaac and
Isaac
Galvis.
and
Galvis? Isaac and Galvis? I have a question.
Well, when one introduces themselves, one normally returns the greeting.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. I've had this happen before and I got scared.
Oh, don't be afraid. We're not here to hurt you. No, you're very precious to us. Yes, no. We would never see any harm come to you, either of you.
What about our friends?
Well, if your friends mean you no harm, then we mean them no harm. Isn't that right, Galvez? Yes, indeed.
What exactly do you want?
We need a way to leave permanently. And, well, being who and what we are, that is quite difficult. The accursed crusaders that fought against the demons here ensured the wards were strong. But creatures like us, we have ways of getting through, but with the assistance of ones like yourself. They don't come by very often, and we've been recluse to skulk in the shadows here. So, our proposition: we will keep you and yours safe. You get us past the wards, out of Sarkoris once and for all. A fair trade indeed, especially for ones who are so vulnerable. As he whispers that in Lashara's ear, it's like right next to your ear, and you can almost hear the wet sound between his lips as he says it.
Ugh. Oh, she's just like, yuck. Exactly what are you proposing in terms of how you can help? And she's like trying to like move closer to Viv, like, you gotta figure out how to get out of this. I mean, it's nice for you to offer, but I don't know. I think we'll be fine on our own, right, Viv?
My friends have already had to deal with me being swapped with another creature, possessed by a creature. I don't want to make them lose their trust in me again. They'd probably suspect me either way. Dag, you're muted.
He goes, well, that is unfortunate to hear. Would you excuse us a moment?
Okay.
They turn around and they start doing this.
Oh no. How do we get out of here, Viv?
You're gonna be distracted for a while.
Galvez moves over to you, Viv, and says, you're worried that someone will take control, will make you do things that you don't want to. I understand that. Understand it very intimately, in fact. What if we made a deal? So long as you promise to keep our conversation quiet, and you agree to help walk me and my friend out of Sarkoris, you will have all your free will. But you forfeit that if you share our little secret, or if you try to get rid of us in any kind of way. Obviously, we want to be safe as well. We don't have such big, strong bodies that are good for being here in your world. We just need a life raft, someone to save us. You do want to save us, don't you, Viv?
Hey, that's information you shouldn't have. Well, then I won't know if you're gonna hurt people when you leave.
Well, neither do we. I mean, do we ever know how much we're going to hurt someone? He waves his hand, and as he does, you see a vision of your memories pooling together in the shadows of what looks to be the man whose acid you splashed into his face. As this happens, Lashara, there is a momentary struggle as the other figure, Israk, rams himself down your throat, your nose, your eyes, etc., etc., etc. But it is muffled by the sounds of the screaming from the memory that Viv is being shown.
Oh no.
All right.
Yay me.
Yep, there you go. All right. Viv.
Best.
I want to help people. And that would include you, but
We are people.
I can't lie to my friends.
Well, your friends, they don't really have a great track record of helping people like us. Would you give a slave back to their owners, knowing that they would be tortured and beaten? Then in a way, you're not lying to deceive your friends, you're just protecting us. And like I said, you have my word that we will bring no harm, so long as, of course, no harm comes to us. I want to give you this, Viv. I don't want you to feel like you're being manipulated or used. I would have a much easier time knowing you were at the wheel.
And if I do end up telling them?
Well, then we need to do what we need to do. Both me and my partner.
Do I see the Shara still?
You don't see Lashara. At this point, the it's just you in the void.
I'll be honest. I don't know how trustworthy I can be. But for now, I don't want my friends to get hurt.
He puts out his hand. Again, it sort of forms out of the smoke, that same kind of like the one that was on your shoulder, the withered, extended hand.
Can I tell you this before we shake hands?
Of course. You can tell me anything. I will never be far away.
I travel with a lot of really... I know you don't seem to think they're that great, but the people I've traveled with, they can be real heroes. One of them stayed behind in a really scary shadow place and lost all of themselves to keep us safe. So, if things go wrong and you do hurt somebody, just know that I want to be a hero like them, and I'm more than willing to get hurt for other people.
I'll keep that in mind. And I'll make sure that your wishes are kept.
Don't think either of us are very trustworthy.
He grabs onto your hand, and as he does so, much more like gentler, you watch as he turns into a thin mist and a smoke, and then sort of pours into your eye, into your nose, into your eyes as you kind of like just inhale this fog. Now, the two of you are now the possessees of Invidiacs, which Lashara knows, which OG knows all too well. These are shadow demons.
Stop putting OG through this, my goodness.
It's the module. It's right here. It's like
look,
Paizo.
You could have changed the module.
Like
You
Paizo.
could have gone for the front too.
Paizo has like a small collection apparently of monsters they like using, and this is one of them. So here's what happens. Unfortunately, Lashara is in that same position that Lashara finds themselves in most of the time, which is you are going to be very much, pushing to avoid danger, to try and not put yourself into a situation that will potentially put your vessel at risk. Your only goal, much like with the with Viv, is get the hell out of Sarkoris. You do not want to risk yourself. You don't want to risk this meat suit. The difference is your meat suit, your possessor is up front and in charge. So there is no Lashara here. This will drive your animal companions to stop trusting you a little bit because they are going to sense something's wrong, but that'll be an ongoing process. But for the most part, you are now the demon. Any questions?
Nope. I just need to keep myself alive and out of danger.
So
no one's gonna notice anything.
You can still fight and stuff like that. You can still do anything you want to,
but no unnecessary risks.
Yes, exactly. No self-sacrifice, no like throwing yourself in the fire. Like damaging the body is not a big problem, but again, you think of it like you don't understand pain, right? You don't know the limit of what you can take before your body will just collapse and fall apart. This also means that healing won't happen until you are in the red.
Okay.
Go.
Do I... Because Lushara's magic is divine.
That's not going to help you. Divine just means it's religious in nature, but so are these guys. You can still... You can.
Cool. I just want to be like, I can use
who's your deity, by the way, just as a quick thing? Pharasma? I'm pretty sure it's not Iomade.
No.
Desna?
No, it's Findeladara.
Findeladara.
Yeah.
That's the elven one. Yep, so there's no conflict there. So you would still have all access to all your powers and your abilities, and the creature has access to all your memories and stuff, so it also knows how to prepare your spells and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Unless someone calls for healing, you won't necessarily think to do it, not because you don't want to do it, but just because you don't normally do the healing stuff as the demon, you know. So when someone's like, "Oh yeah, that's right, I can heal," and now I know how to,
Yeah. Hey, heal me! I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
100%. And Viv, you are in complete control of your character. You do not have any inkling of the demon. However, the one thing that is a little different is I'm going to put the demon's shadow in your Eidolon. Meaning that should something go wrong, should you betray, yada, 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 you may get subtle hints from your Eidolon, which is currently the house that the thing is going to live in. You know that Lushara is possessed. You don't know if Lushara made the same deal, but you feel as though the intent is the same. As much as Lushara's demon is trying to protect itself, you're trying to protect your demon, and vice versa. They're trying to protect each other as well. So if you tell something, you feel like Lushara might attack you or might try to stop you. Likewise, if, you know what I'm trying to say here? Like, you don't have that attachment to Lushara's demon, but the demon in you...
I do have something looming over me at any point, being like, hey buddy. Remember what we said?
Oh, no, it's going to continue acting completely normally, but it's a case of, like, Lushara's demon is going to try and protect the demon in you, and the demon in you is going to try and protect Lushara's demon as well. So that's
Gotcha.
a pre-established relationship, but only Lushara needs to, like, act on it. You don't need to act on it.
Gotcha.
You can do whatever you want. Cool? All right.
Gotcha.
Getting the headphones in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I demand a thumb war. Okay. After a rousing game of rock, paper, scissors within the mindscape, Viv, you have emerged victorious and now have gained some of Lushara's powers within yourself as you return back to the cistern.
So many fucking needles now. Gonna throw so many needles in.
Okay.
Stole my needles.
Birita, up ahead. You can see to your left there is a single iron door. It looks a bit weird because it seems to be in a curved surface.
Well, not knowing much about demons and devils and everything else, as evidenced by his very low religion rule earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The last group is the sort of thing that might be there to keep certain fiends out from any religious site.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is the first door we've come across.
It's potentially the site of one of these shrines.
The first door ever, never before.
Maybe.
Has you come across a door before?
Yes. I might be able to help at least see if there's anything behind there. I'm gonna walk around the corner and kind of just go to the door. I'm not gonna open it. But I can't really see up there, so I'm just gonna go there. I'm gonna just close my eyes and just throw my sense out and see if I can sense any thought behind the door. If I can do it like that. Using my thought sense bag. 30 feet.
Unfortunately, the door is solid iron, which means your powers and abilities to sense don't go through it.
Oh. Okay.
Generally,
That didn't work as a...
Yeah, generally speaking, stuff like that is a little tricky. Now, if it was a wooden door or like a building and stuff like that, that'd be fine. But you're talking about like quite a lot of like solid earth that this has been carved into, and specifically a very thick iron door. You also know that this area was likely used as a place to collect water, a vast amount of it. So the door is designed to be heavy and not move at the presence of a large amount of water pressure.
Okay.
So
I don't think my reading thoughts or thought sense is gonna help much here.
But you can tell the door is thick.
Yeah. That's what I bring up. I just say it's a pretty thick door. I couldn't really sense behind it.
So, assuming Viv comes up with her lantern, because obviously with dark vision you can make out fine detail.
Yeah.
Is there any inscriptions on the door or beside it that would indicate the purpose of the room?
It would say... it'd probably be worn down a little bit, but you could probably make out the word howling blood.
I mean, I wish I could make a check for that, but being an alien doesn't really help with much. Unless it's like knowledge the all's that or something from here.
Does the door need blood? Is that what we're hearing here? Does it need screaming blood? Like, do we need to scream and put blood in the door?
Scream so hard we bleed.
I don't think so.
What could be behind the door? You open the door, just blood, just...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is there anything...
I mean...
Also, just to cut the exploration a little short, Bilbertai, you go over here and you look, and that whole area's been collapsed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And you go back here.
That will pick up one.
I go over there. I can sense thoughts behind the rubble.
He cuts the palm of his hand with his dagger just to get some blood and spears it on the blood just to speed it if the door wants blood.
Nope. Nothing seems to happen. There's now a dwarven blood handprint that is there.
We've tried to open the door.
We just tried
the door opens.
The door? Yeah. We just tried opening.
Okay.
Yeah.
The soaring cylindrical chamber within, it is heavy, mind you, but, it just eventually opens.
Between all of us.
Yeah.
Got it.
The soaring cylindrical chamber appears to be the bottom of a massive dried-up well. Along the southern wall, a humble red marble statue stands watching over this empty chamber. As you enter... let's get some spoopy music going. Oh, you know what? This is actually spoopy enough. Okay. So. Hiya. The statue begins to glow and emanates this strange and bizarre... I'm just going to move you in because you're not going to hide in here. Because the door is going to close, and I will separate you guys, and I will murder you guys if you aren't together. The door will seal as this glowing begins. As this happens, a voice. Who are you? You are... Okay, cool. I need you. That's fine. But which one are you? You are... Ah, you are Waxy. Okay. So, out from the statue, a large scythe, and then a second, pull themselves out from the statue, as what fills this room is an immense and beautiful-looking spectral praying mantis. It has 8 long limbs made of varying colors of different glass, like a stained glass window, and where the mantis's head should be, instead, is a series of interlocking stone rings which float in a rough arrangement that makes it look like a sphere, kind of twisting around. As the light hits the center of it, beams of these beautiful prismatic lights just sort of shine everywhere. Each ring is carved with different glowing Sarkorian runes that denote Demora's virtue, strength of will, forethought, partnership with animals, and more. As he begins to look at you, he assuades you with a booming voice. Be not afraid. You have come here in search of the god calling, and our sister has already agreed to assist you in your tasks ahead. I am Waxi, but I do not fear that you have the mettle to complete the task at hand. I wish to test your virtues, test the strength within, and if you fail my challenge, then this well shall fill with your blood. Do you agree to the trial I set before thee?
We
Yes.
agree.
Naturally.
You watch as these sort of circular openings start to twist and open, and blood begins to flood into this chamber. The mantis begins to sort of soak up this blood, and the glass sickles on its hands sort of rise it up. Now, to overcome and prove yourself in the test of the God Caller, we need to conduct a ritual. This is something that you learned from the library and some of the information that you had picked up during your investigation. For this particular god, you don't know much about them because, again, you didn't really get high enough to know about the god specifically, but you got high enough to do the basic ritual. Now, to disable the haunt that is happening here, or to overcome this, you will need to make 3 checks successfully in order to disable this trial. They are either a nature or occultism check, which you need to have a trained skill in.
Did you say this was a haunt?
It does count as a haunt, yes.
Can I use my esoterica skill then? Lore.
You're getting the information already. I mean, you can.
No, but it says specifically it deals with haunts, curses,
And what does it do?
stuff like that. Well, I mean, here.
No, okay. You can. I'm asking what you're going to do.
I was wondering. Oh, I see.
There you go. Now you're picking it. Like, I mean, again, I'm not going to stop you from doing it. You can do this because yes, they do count as a haunt. Do you wish to?
I wish to try and see if I can basically, as part of use it in for my ritual instead of my normal knowledge of rituals. If I can use that skill of knowledge that I have obtained to do this ritual instead.
So you would use lore or something.
Lore esoterica, yes.
Lore esoterica. That is fine. I don't know. I do not mind that. I think you have enough of your.
Yeah, it just
studies and
says
stuff
your experience with the unknown, as well as the tales you've exchanged with other thaumaturges, has taught you about strange phenomena of every kind. It says specific lore. You become a specific lore skill that can be used to recall knowledge regarding haunts, curses, and creatures of any type, but can't be used to recall knowledge of other topics. Unlike the normal lore skill, you use charisma as it. But yeah, at 3rd level, you become an expert. Yeah, so basically, I guess using it to obtain the knowledge that I might know
So,
to then.
so again, I've given you the knowledge just there.
Okay.
Remember the bit where I've just outlined what you need to do to overcome it? You've got that knowledge because you literally went and read the actual books. You have that. You don't need to make a check.
Okay.
This check is to conduct the ritual to prove yourself to the this god, which this is a different thing altogether. So yes, you've made the knowledge check. I will the extra thing I will give you here is what happens. It will take you 3 actions to make 1 check. Like I said, you have to make 3 successful checks. On a failure, this room will continue to fill with blood. Animals within a 10-foot burst will make a will save. Failing the will save, they will take mental damage and eventually get confused and potentially go berserk. At a certain point, it'll stop affecting animals, it'll start affecting you guys, and then, yada, yada, yada. And this is the case for all of the trials. They'll all work this way. They'll just have different checks needed. All right, so 3 actions to make the check. Blood is quickly filling in this room. Who would like to go first? Or who would like to do... I mean, you can have one person do the whole thing if you'd like, but,
Well, since you need to be trained in this, Bill can't actually do anything. So the most he's going to do is be a cheering squad and raise the short Viv on her shoulders so she's out of the blood for longer.
That's kind of you.
All right.
It's his way
I'm
of
trained
being the
in
cheering squad to help.
occultism, so I will do a check.
What were they again? Occultism, all the knowledge ones?
Nature or occultism?
Or occultism. Did you say, Michael, that I could do my esoterica, or could I not, then?
No, you can't do the esoterica.
Okay. Well, then I also have to do occultism.
Okay, hold on, wait, one at a time, because like I said, you need to make 3 you need to make 3 successful checks. The first check, your DC, you have not made it, unfortunately. So now we're looking at the assists. So in order to assist, who's got expert in occultism?
I do.
Okay, Neil, you may make an attempt to assist.
23.
Okay, with a 23, what level are you guys? 16?
No.
I'm joking.
That's a 6, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. With a 20, okay, with 22 being the DC, you do lend a +4 to this check, making it 26. This is still a failure. Do you have? We can also throw in a roleplay element. So if you give me a circumstance bonus to give you a +1 as to what you would do to appeal or to appease the god, you will get that +1 and you will succeed in this check. So Lashara,
can we use?
What do you have?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, if you have an idea you want to offer, you can ask Lashara. But yes.
What if we had that meteorite that we obtained before from that creature that it was holding on to? Maybe that could be part of the ritual and help out. I mean, we were following that for the longest time. We could use it as a... I don't know the word, but like almost like a focus.
What is
this
that?
God?
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Yeah, this god is testing strength.
The virtues of Demora, which which you can see. It's hard to see on the rings, but you can press it. You can at present identify strength of will, forethought, and partnership with animals.
Okay, so this one, there is an animal over there.
There is. You do have, and you have an animal in your shirt as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do have an animal in my shirt. That's right. Yes, rabbit in my shirt.
Blood is continuing to rise. You are looking, Viv, at about knee height for you.
Put your rabbit in the blood. No, I'm just
That's because I
kidding.
remember Bill put her on his shoulder to keep her out of the blood.
Just kidding.
So, partnership with animals. How can I use the rabbit in this ritual without murdering it? Because that wouldn't be a partnership.
Make a wisdom check. Happy to give you
Wisdom
ideas
check,
if you would
okay.
like.
Yeah. All right. Come on, wisdom.
All right,
17.
Easy. Have Magnus and sit in front of you and put the rabbit on Magnus and have all three of you focus on the ritual. By doing so, you show that Magnus is, despite being a predator and a cat and a hellcat, they are able to be gentle with Monty, and the three of you are working together.
Great. Okay, I will do that. I will have Magnus come sit in front of the statue with me next to him, and then place Monty on his head, on his back. No, on his back. She's like, come on, give me Magnus. Give the rabbit.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't eat it. Yeah. It's just fun.
It just sets the rabbit on his back.
On the back of the flaming cat.
Deflamize him. Make him a normal cat.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true. Yes. All right. Rouge.
He shrinks down.
Magnus. And then I've got them both.
Yep. And they both help you with the ritual. Perfect. Yep. You succeed, and the first of the chamber locks seal off 2 of the pipes. There are still, obviously, 4 pipes pouring blood into this room. All right. Lashara and Rongol, this is going to take a lot out of you. You will need some time to catch your breath or potentially penalize your next check. What would you prefer? To take the time to rest, or would you guys want to try and make another attempt with either Viv or Bilratar?
How many, looking at the level of the blood, how long do we think it would take to get above our heads?
You can make an intelligence check to try and calculate that.
14?
You got no idea. Less than you have less than 2 minutes for sure.
Okay.
Viv will say, I'm not very good at this, but if y'all need a second, I can at least give it a try.
Yeah.
If you want to, yes. I mean, I think we'd be okay for just a tiny break and then go into it again. We seem to have around 2 minutes. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
All right. You take a quick break. Your round passes through. The blood rises again. Viv, at this point, it kind of like rises to like just like mid-chest kind of thing. Magnus and Monty start to struggle because they are now having to swim.
Oh, I'll put them on my shoulders since they're both small.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. May you roll it for me, Dad? Can I do nature?
Absolutely. Now, were you waiting to do nature, or were you doing nature straight away? You were waiting, right?
No, I think they were going to do nature straight away while we were resting around.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
We can at least try.
16. That is a critical failure.
No.
But you said we needed to be trained.
Oh, you're untrained anyway.
Oh, yes.
So you can't do it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
okay.
Okay, in which
So
case...
we did...
So let me... Yeah, in that case,
we'll
no,
just
you
have
can't.
to rest.
Yeah, no, that's okay. In which case, you cannot do it. No, it's fine.
Okay, then.
Okay. Did me assisting Lashara make me also exhausted in this part? Or... Okay, just want to make sure that we couldn't just swap back and forth where I do it and then she assists me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. Another occultism.
And as a little flavor, sister, I will take out my bell, which as I ring it, it'll kind of boost Lushara a little bit.
Do you want to assist her this one? Or
Rude. I use my hero point.
You may use a hero point, yes.
It was almost
I'm
there.
glad you said that before I rolled.
All right, occultism.
Do you want to assist this one? Or do y'all both want to do it one by one, so y'all aren't both exhausted and have to wait again?
All right, with a 20.
I think you can only assist if you're trained.
Well, I don't even think I need to assist her. She got it.
Yep.
Although I did say even though I didn't roll yet, and I said I'd assist, even though she got it, can I then just do mine myself next time?
Sure, I don't mind that.
Okay.
All right.
Because that way she can rest and I can do it.
Normally, the way the game works is you have to have an assist ready before you make the roll, but I prefer...
Oh, okay.
But I prefer the assist to come afterwards, but it will consume your action
Got
on
it.
your turn. You know what I mean? Like I just because it's otherwise it's silly because then otherwise you've just wasted an entire action to watch someone else succeed, which just doesn't. Yeah, you know. Anyway, so yes, Lashara, you do manage to secure the next one. 2 more of the pipes now closed, leaving only 2 behind. You do need to take that rest. Rongol, you step up to the plate.
Yep, and I will take part in the ritual, including my bell as part of the ritual. As my focus kind of thing, so 23.
Right. That is a failure, unfortunately.
And no assist, I will use a hero point.
Yeah, you can use a hero point. Let's do it.
Just gotta roll higher than a 10. Come on! There we go. 32.
Nice! A success as the third and final ritual is completed and the last two pipes close. As it does so, you hear the sound of the grate in the middle of the room suddenly opening, the blood flowing and pouring downwards, and the spectral creature now seems to have disappeared. This mantis thing. In its place, you see 2 large owls begin to float in circles around you before disappearing. You can tell that this is likely Rune, the goddess you were speaking to before, watching you finish the trial here.
We did it.
1 down, 3 to go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Was it a 5?
Sorry. I'm going to back up a little bit. Hold on to this just in case. Just hold on to it for the time being. I am going to get you guys to do one more check. Because I did realize something. Lushara, technically, when you put Monty and Magnus down, they don't work together. They actually become really disgruntled. And they actually start to, like, run around and try to avoid each other. They do not go on your shoulder at all. They
did they fail their will saves?
They did, yes. So what happens
You
here
have to
with
make
that?
will saves, that's right.
So that means you guys are actually going to fail one of these checks, and I'll need to make a second one. We'll keep the successful finish where it is, but you guys do still need to make one more. Sorry, there was something I did forget. There was a bit of a continuity error there. But let's just have, for that first check, Monty and Magnus are both not listening. There's no harmony here. They don't want to climb up on the shower. Does anyone want to grab them before they drown?
I'll grab
Bill will
Monty.
grab one. And
Rongol, you can't do everything all the time. See the other 2 guys who are doing absolutely nothing? Maybe let them do the thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Viv grabs Magnus, Bilrata grabbing Monty.
Yep.
Easy done. So they will, blood soaked and a little cold. They climb up.
And imagine the 2 of us stay at the opposite ends just so they don't try to fight each other.
Yep. Now the important bit. I need everyone to make me a will save. I will do yours, Viv. Nice.
Come on! I am not passing will saves today.
That is a critical failure. So, in essence,
you do have a nat 20 sitting there.
Okay.
I do.
So that is 13 points of damage, halved to 6 points of damage to Bilrata, Rongol, and Viv. And a critical failure is you take all of that, and Lashara, you are slowed for 1 round.
Okay.
And double damage, so you will also take you'll take not only 13, you will take 21 damage in total.
I'm guessing my one thorn
let's see
thing
how
is
bad that is.
Is my one thorn thing only physical damage?
Yes, anything that'll cause you to bleed.
Okay.
This is
just want to make sure.
Yeah, this is mental damage. Okay. So, unfortunately, Lashara, you can't actually make the check or assist. So, Rongol, you have to make another one. You're the only one who can.
Okay. Here we go.
It is
Yeah.
it is now
sorry.
rising neck height. All right. You,
No, why is it a failure? Last time was a success. No.
all right. Again,
Crap.
same thing. Roleplay wise, if you can manage to hit one of the marks, you will help out.
Yeah.
No one can assist you here on this one. What do you got?
One of the marks.
Yeah. Remember the guy has 3 virtues.
Oh, for
You
like
know-
strength.
You
Okay.
know, all that roleplay shit that I do. You know, once in a while.
Yeah, I know. I just. The 2 animals in the room are on the other side, so I can't really get their
They're
help.
you
It was
can't use them.
strength,
They're
right?
grumpy. I forget what it was. The virtues.
Strength of will,
partnership with
forethought,
them.
and partnership with animals.
Forethought.
Don't go for that one, Neil. I will. Neil,
Well, I'm just
Do
trying
not-
to remember what that actually
do not.
means. Like,
It means thinking before you do shit.
okay.
The-
Because I totally
Go for
was
the
just gonna
strength of
throw
will.
my chakra at something. But yeah.
Oh my god, no, go for the strength of will, please.
Yeah, I'll do the strength of will.
Cool. Make me a will save.
22.
22 is not enough, sadly.
No.
Which means that you will automatically fumble on this particular save. So you don't get a save, you'll fumble on this. Everyone else, Lashara, Bilrata, and Viv, can I get a saving throw from your will saves, please? And this time, Neil, you
Can
are
I fumble
slowed.
on this?
Yeah, so yeah. So you are slowed for the next round. Bilrata is going to take full damage. Lashara is going to take half damage. And Viv, who I need to roll for, is going to take... double damage as well.
Right, so it's Bill on double damage with 14.
Yes.
He said Phil.
Oh yeah, Viv and Bill.
How much is the damage?
Okay, so the damage is 13 damage for Rongol. No, sorry, no, you're fumbled. So I'll do that in a second. So
I'll take 26. Oh no, you just
23 to Rongol, 23 to Bilrata,
Okay.
23 to Viv, and 6 for Lashara.
Ow.
Right, Lashara, you're up next. Because
Shara's
Rongol
looking
has to
very
take a
rough.
break. And you are no longer slowed, so, you know, yeah.
Okay.
So
Let's
roleplay element
go.
for Bill. Is there a ledge or something like that you can grab onto as we basically start to swim? Or
Nope.
is he just swimming now with...
You will just need to swim. Speaking of which, yes, Viv and Bilrata, both of you can make me athletics check to start swimming. As it is now just getting to that point where you no longer can stand on your tippy toes. Yep, Bilrata, you swim. Blood is very difficult to swim through, but you are making do.
Can I be using
You gotta roll for bit.
my Eidolon as a bit of a, like, just
Oh, to
top
stand
of
on
his-
your Eidolon? Yeah, sure, that's not a problem. I'm happy for you to climb up on your Eidolon and just use
just
it.
piggybacking.
Yep. He'll hold on to your legs and you'll ride his shoulders and you've got Magnus in your hands and, you know, it's a little bit nauseating, like him, because he can't, like, hold still.
Oh my god, he needs a new fork.
Bev, do not get seasick on blood.
Yep.
All right. Okay, occultism. Come on, occultism.
You can do this.
Come on, I got it. All right, I'm gonna nat 20 this way because I do not want to drown in blood.
All right. Okay, so with the nat 20, you will indeed succeed. Of course, at that point, like I said, the last 2 things will come down, the blood will drain away, the trowel and the owls will fly overhead, etc., etc., etc. It was dangerous. I will send OG a message really quickly about that finishing trial. OG. Just let me know when you get it.
I'll keep in mind that you'll need to manually put the damage on Viv as well.
Oh, yes. Sorry. How much damage did Viv take? It was...
23?
I have
I don't know.
I have 29 damage in total.
Okay. And you're still injured 10 from previously.
Previously?
Before the crossover.
Yeah. I have 10 damage here listed on you from previously. Previously on? Yeah. So you've still got 41 hit points, according to my numbers. Cool. All right, done and done. Did you get that message, Lashara?
I did.
Good. Wonderful. Okay. As the two owls finish up, the first of the trials is now completed, soaked in blood, feeling a little nauseous, a little tired. If this was, one of the trials, imagining going through 3, potentially 4 with Sakuichi. At this point in time, you could see that there is the statue opens up a little space to provide an offering. This is where Sakuichi would need to come in and offer something. Which you can do later. You don't have to do this right this second.
Okay.
Now, as we go to the end of today's session, our heroes prestidigitate the blood away and, clean themselves up. But in the distance, a giant red light seems to glow from the cistern during the course of the trials. During which time, a very large and ominous figure sees this light hungrily. Almost like a primal kind of recognition begins to wash over them as they begin to lumber towards the cistern. They step onto the acid flats, and their large feet sink in, ignoring the acid almost altogether. As this creature is now making its way towards the cistern.
Yay, our friend.
All right, and that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh my gosh.
All right!
We almost died.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yay! Blood everywhere.
That's true. And now that you've actually done this, and remember, you did ask Ostra to bring the caravan here. If you guys do want to ask someone from the caravan to come and assist as well with these trials, you can do that as well. So that is a future plan for you guys.
We might need to.
Yeah, exactly. You might simply need to. So, but keeping in mind that might not, just because those are the things you needed for this trial doesn't mean that maybe that's needed for the next one either. So so yeah, there you go. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We will be back in roughly 8 hours-ish for Curse of the Crimson Throne, where our heroes are finally going to take down the evil blood wizard Torgmagor once and for all. After the events of the crossover event, the group is heading into that. So lots of stuff to look forward to. We are getting close to the end of that session as well, or to that series as well. So there'll be also some changes in the roster and in things. So yeah, look forward to all that stuff. But in the meantime, guys, it's so nice to see you guys, and it's always a pleasure to get to play with you. Thank you to all of our donators. Thank you to people who keep supporting the channel and letting me do this stuff. As always, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye.